Yo guys, what is going on? Today we are going shopping, to do something about this. This is like my sort of workshop area and it just has been getting worse and worse as time goes on. I have gotten like a little toolbox, it's super cheap, but it's just becoming too much, to be honest. And this is just redundant space. So we are going to do something about that. We are going to put new toolbox there. And then hopefully all of that crap can go into the toolbox. To go and get the toolbox, we get to take the rig.
Go back.
So, where do you go to get a new toolbox? You go to Super Cheap Auto. Unpopular opinion, 7-Eleven coffee actually isn't garbage, and it's $1. Always too hot. So I'm going to try and get as much as this as I can, but once again, people get weird when you put cameras in their faces, so stay tuned. It might just be a montage, but we'll see how it goes. Let's do it.
Oh shit.
Yep, 30. So, we are done. We have our new toolboxes, which can replace not the top tool cabinet, but at least the underneath, and then a hell of a lot of other tools that I was actually gonna sell, but I can now store them. This is, you may or may not know, I'm a big Mighty Car Mods fan. Not so much that I just absolutely had to have this, but I needed a new toolbox. They came out with this one, which I think looks sick. It's all black, which is dope. And then they did a package on this release day where it was like both of them for 350 bucks. And I was like, oh, like, all right, fine, you convinced me. So let's get all these unwrapped and we will see how they actually look on the inside and start putting our new tools in them. Yeah!
I'm leaving home for the coastline, someplace under the sun. I feel my heart for the first time, 'cause now I'm moving on, yeah, I'm moving on.
So fully unwrapped, these are actually so nice coming up. The finish is like a really nice satin black finish. Feels really nice to use, it feels good quality. First drawback, there was no way around that. So you got soft closed drawers, and padded inners, which is very nice. Oh, that'll be all of this. I haven't done this one yet, but I can imagine it would be the same. Moving forward from that, really happy with how they actually look. I'd be sick. All we have to do now is put the wheels on. Let's put all of our tools in there now and then we can clear out over there and we can wheel it on over and be done with it. Ew. Alrighty, so we are in. As you can see here, it's actually perfect. This distance here, did not even mean for that. It's just actually worked out to be really, really nice. So there is still a bit of crap, but that's actually a lot better than what it was. That box down there is actually a set of coilovers. This here is all working stuff that gets used regularly. It's just, they're just lights. This is my trolley. We still have this one on the top here, still be used regularly. And then we have our new one down here. Nice little extras on the side, magnet stick, and my new light. Basically, this is just tools that I've had lying around for a long time. A lot of them are brand new, like brand new. Obviously, it's not gonna stay like this. I'm gonna be looking for some inlays that I can use, not so much for this type of stuff, but like for stuff like spanners, screwdrivers, I don't know, sockets. Like I'm sure there's a socket set one. Basically, for now, it is conduit cutters, pliers, spanners, shifters, literally nothing. Little bits and pieces, so like sealing tape, fuses, screws, nuts and bolts, electrical connectors, fuses, heat shrink. On the next one, we have like high use tools, I would call it. So like spanners, cable ties, screwdrivers, crimpers, Stanley knife, tape. And then we have spin tight, full set of fixed spanners, brand new set of screwdrivers, which I'll never use. Heat gun, light, multimeter, bag of rags for whenever everything gets messy. Socket set, hammer, more spanners. I've forgotten what they're called, Stilsons. And then the bottom drawer, which is all of my electrical tools, all my Milwaukee stuff. So that's actually pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. all in all, super happy with how this actually all turned out. It wasn't to clear all of this up and just like be done with it all, but it was to have a bit of organization in my life. It's also because I'll be probably moving out of home in the next year or so. I can just now take my new toolbox, and just basically load it on the back of a truck and then be done with it. I'm also going to be in the market for some like non-slip rubbery stuff to put on this top one. At the moment, I've just got the cardboard that the box came in, so basically just to stop it from getting wrecked now. So if anyone knows anything about getting inlays for tools, I don't even have a clue whether that's a thing. I'm sure it would be. If it's not, I'm gonna invent it, just because this looks disgusting. That's gross. And I'm sure someone out there's thought the exact same thing. So hit me up if you know anything about that. If not, I'm sure that you'll be seeing this toolbox in the near future when we use it to build the rest of my car. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Ever since you shut the door on everything we knew, you're too late for love.
So I've just noticed something which is unreal. On the bottom of this toolbox, we have the wheels. They have spinners on them. My toolbox has spinners on the wheels! They don't spin that well, but the fact is that at some point they sat down around a table and said, we want our toolbox to have spinners on the wheels. And they friggin' do.